Are you looking for a perfect gift for your Valentine? How about a poetry collection which is all about declaring your love to your loved one? Hi guys, I'm Manpreet and I make book related videos on this channel, and in today's video I'm going to review a poetry collection, Glimpse of the Truth by Prasad Agte. I was sent this book by the author, and in this video I'm going to tell you what the book is exactly about, how are the poems, and what I feel about it. So Glimpse of the Truth by Prasad Agte is a collection of 16 poems which combine to form a story of a guy who falls in love at first sight, then his dilemma to express his love, and then his final confession of love. Now, these poems have been churned out by an IT engineer who has a creative streak and a very good one according to me. The poetry collection has been written in a narrative form. As I mentioned earlier, it follows the romantic excursions of a guy who falls in love at first sight until his final confession. I personally have read all the poems more than once, very happily more than once. I think maybe twice just to comprehend them properly, and then 10 more times just to indulge myself in the beauty of the poems, the choice of words, and the way I felt after reading this. Yes guys, I definitely liked it and I will try my best to explain why. I think most of us are averse to poetry because of our experiences in school when we had to comprehend the poems in a certain way and then write them down in a certain way every single time and more than once until our final exams were over, right? Years later, we were able to get out of that nightmarish feeling and then start reading books. But when it comes to poems, when it comes to poetry, a lot of us still haven't been able to pick up the books that they would fall in love with. I believe poetry in general needs more attention from the reader and more appreciation from the reader. It requires a certain kind of effort to read and comprehend. Now, I am really glad that I could find a poetry collection which I could read and comprehend and enjoy thoroughly. I mean, most of my memories about reading poetry is like I'm being forced or I'm wincing, but with this book, I just had a big smile on my face. I was patting myself on the back, virtually in my mind, and telling myself that I have picked something really good, and I was really happy about it. Seriously guys, there are poems that are so beautiful that you cannot help but smile. Not that inner smile which we usually do while reading books. A real physical smile on your face happens when you read these poems. Another reason why I really like this book is that in last few years I have read poems, but they were too short and I didn't feel a real connection with them. However, this, because it's written in a narrative format, it helped me connect with the character better. It helped me connect with the whole setup in a much better way. Now, my favorite poem was certainly Angel's Persuasion. Every single stanza in this particular poem is enjoyable and amazing and mesmerizing. I also loved the way how the story builds up. Like, this guy falls in love at first sight, and then there are angels who persuade this guy to declare his love. They tell him how to declare his love in the most beautiful manner. And then finally, this guy goes on and confesses his love. The book had such a beautiful take on how to declare your love to a girl you do not know with respect and total sensitivity. Take the first step in faith. Keep all your doubts aside. Time is playing its vital role. Wake up to your pride. Another beautiful stanza is, give some hints, leave some clues, baffle but be concise. Praise a bit, flaunt a bit, skillfully romanticize. With a lot of things to appreciate about this book, I am sure I'm going to read it again, and I'm sure I'm going to keep it on my bookshelf for a long time for people to come and pick this up and enjoy. Now, I am not a person who has read a lot of poetry in my life, so I cannot tell you how it is in comparison to some really great poems or anything like that. Like, there is no comparisons that I'm making, but I believe I really loved reading this book, and I believe it's a really good book for beginners who want to get into reading poetry. So if you are thinking of picking up a poetry collection, this could be the one. Moreover, as it has this romance theme and we are in February month, Valentine's Day is coming, I believe it's a great pick for you to give to your loved one. And yes, that's it for my review. Before you go, make sure you check the description down below because I have included the link to my blog post, my blog review, where I have also included some stanzas which I really loved. in the poetry collection, and you might want to check them out to see how the poems are like, and get a better idea about whether you want to pick this book up or not. My final ratings for this poetry collection is 4 out of 5 stars. I absolutely loved it, and I'm really happy that I read it, and it makes me feel really good. Yes, guys, that is what I think about Glimpse of the Truth by Prasad Agte. If you are picking up this book, let me know in the comments down below. If you have any other suggestions for other good poetry collections, let me know in the comments down below. And thank you so much for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I hope you got to know whether you want to pick up this book or not. If you did, make sure you let me know in the comments down below. Comment right now. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe, hit a thumbs up. This is Manpreet signing off. I'll be back with another video very soon.